Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to We the Coasters here at Seaworld Orlando, checking out everything that's going to go on by and taking a little bit of an update for what's going on with Icebreaker and much more here on today's visit. So without further ado, let's get started. So being for a Wednesday take and play, lines easily, no problem, no wait. Time to enjoy the day. Probably first ride that we're going to do today. Let's head on Manta here. Can't wait to do this. I've actually been long looking forward to doing this ever since the trip doing Great America with Superman. I've always preferred this ride a lot. So let's go ahead and check out Manta. Let's do it. So just got off Manta. Oh, that felt great to do that again. Love it. It's graceful and intense. Don't ever doubt that pretzel loop. I think honestly, so far outside of the Rocky Mountain construction coasters, they're definitely one of the more intense elements out there for any type of B&M flyer that's out there, man. Those pretzel loops are signature, but man, are they so powerful and wicked, but awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. On to the next thing we go. Over by the bayfront, the Lakeside Grill, which beforehand was Seaside Grill, is now open. Well, I should say now open. It's been open. A little bit of change on the inside, nothing too much, but you can see there with icebreakers there and all their stuff. But good to see it's actually open. Last time I came here, it was under construction. Over near the Shark Encounter and Mako, this is where SeaWorld's Howl O Scream area is. Just want to take a look at some of the stuff over here, and this is very piratey themed. Check all this out there. Abandoned All Souls entry here. Check in. And yeah, so let's do Mako. And no line for Mako. Let's do it. Time to go through the regular entrance for once. Well, today must be back row ride day. Just getting back row and everything. Back row Mako, man, that slaps. And then also, this is actually one of the haunted house that's over here. Sea of Souls, obviously, you know, not going on right now because A, it's in the daytime, and B, because it's a weekday, because they'll be operating during the, you know, the main weekend. So, other than that, I'm figuring out what to do next. Not too sure. We're gonna take a look inside, right over here where the shark area is, just outside of the shark encounter. Be here for a little bit, checking out the rays and tuna and all. Over near Infinity Falls, this is where the Clydesdales used to be when it was Anheuser-Busch, and ever since then they've moved out. Not gonna lie, I do miss the Clydesdales when they were here originally. It was actually really cool to see them, but oh well though, it is what it is. Just sitting there, nothing. I think this is actually where the haunted house is too. Just got off of Infinity Falls. We're checking out the Poison Grotto area here. Themed up for the Howl O Scream area here at SeaWorld. Just want to take a look at mainly the drinks they got here. So they got Cranberry Crisp, Orange Blossom, with the Pilsner as well. Broski Cider Works, Black Cherry Ciders, IPAs, Sailfish, and of course, can't forget about Yingling because it is very popular here. And now, these doors here are for a special event that goes on in there, but that's for another time if necessary. Here we got another haunted house area, which is Captain's Revenge, and then a scares, or actually, that's actually a scare zone. Dead Vines actually is the haunted house that goes right through that area right there. And you have the pretzel place over here. More of Captain's Revenge, right when you go near Sesame Streetland. Interesting concept, might I add. So going through the Sesame Streetland as we walk on over through here, this is also the, what is it? I want to say second time I've seen all two burgers, but probably the first I've seen it now officially open. And then this is another big haunted house here, which is Beneath the Ice with Terror at Base Camp. Beneath the Ice being the scare zone, and Terror at the Base Camp being the haunted house. Mainly because this is actually was Wild Arctic. And then Tormented is over here. All two burgers shown right here. Tormented being the ice bar here, the scary ice bar. Siren's Song being a show over here. But this is the first time I've seen this though. Icebreaker. No walls. That is fantastic to see. However, February 22nd, 2022 is when this ride will open. Also, fun fact, there's apparently going to be a 54-inch height requirement. Or actually 48, I should say. 54 to ride alone, but I don't know. That's kind of weird, but can't wait though for this to open up. We'll get coverage whenever we can. Either with testing, if it's necessary, or once we actually are able to ride it. So we'll see one day, right? And one of the other scare zone areas is Dead Ambush. Kind of has like a 1970s Camp at Crystal Lake type of vibe. Also, there's a big, huge hawk that just landed on that tree. Wow, that thing is big. Then, right where the tent is, look like a camper, but that's mainly for where they do a scare. So, interesting. Also, look at this birdie over here. Look at that stork. All right, our final ride of today being Kraken. Probably get a few rides on this, so this should be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Literally a one train ops day today here at SeaWorld, but man, unbelievable. Did Kraken front row, and man, that was really good than expected. So I don't know, ran kind of a little smoother than it did in the past that I've ridden it, because like in general in the past, man, I don't know why, but the ride would have just such a really bad rattle. That's just to me. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, today it's pretty good. So I'm glad that's the case, and the ride just as good as how it is. And of course, best thing about Kraken, one of my favorite areas is that you can get any type of video or pictures coming from this spot right here. The moment it enters the cave and exits out of this area right there. So that'll be it for riding coasters, getting that, and going from there. So what a great day this was altogether so far, for a very small day, I should say. Journey to Atlantis. And the probably reason why I say that, even though the ride is running right now and obviously no people, it is down for maintenance. You can see the guys are cleaning over there, and of course the sign right over there, maintenance. Guys know what's going on. Should be back up within the next few days. We'll see though. But other than that, so if you're coming around to SeaWorld, make sure you check that maintenance schedule over on the website. It would be much preferably, no matter what, but kind of sucks too. But really want to do this today, but looks like that's gonna be a no. And this actually used to be where Blue Horizons was. Now Dolphin Avengers. They normally have 2 shows going on there, but you can see all the stage work that used to be Blue Horizons has been gone, ripped down. Dolphins are actually in the area over there. The next show obviously will be tomorrow, but or at least about 40 minutes from now. So interesting seeing that for the first time though, without that stage area. That's feels very different, empty, really weird. Dolphins popped up. I don't know if you've seen it, but definitely showing a little bit of fun over there. And then of course when Howl O Scream is happening in the evening, during the daytime they have Seaworld Spooktacular, which is a common event that they normally have at SeaWorld during the Halloween events. And they have moved it over to here, which is interesting because the Howl O Scream is over where it used to be at. Candy's over here like Twizzlers. Let's see what the sign says over here if it does. Oh yeah, Albanese Gummy Bears. And it actually goes down all the way down within that area, right where that dolphin experience is, but straight more down. So trick-or-treating all around in that area of SeaWorld. Manages to go from there. We're gonna check out probably one more place though before we wrap this up on this rather short vlog here at SeaWorld Orlando. And we're gonna check out one other place that hasn't been around open yet since the last visit we had here from WeTheCoasters. So let's go take a look. Well, before we do, a big breaking news has happened. Shrek 4D is gonna be closing at Universal Studios Florida on January 10th, 2022. And I just saw this just now, and wow, that was a shock out of left field, but the time was coming too. I mean, that track's been around for 20 years and the nail was on the wall there, but wow, what a shock. Interesting scenario though. So now that we got that part out of the way, let's go check out Coaster Coffee Company. This is the only other place we haven't checked out yet. Let's take a look. So as you go into Coaster Coffee Company here, they have photos from when they made some of the coasters. This is Mako. Actually, yeah, this is Mako, and then over to here, there's Kraken, and then here is Manta. Then here is Kraken. Opened on June 1st, 2000. There's stats of that, and then there's a model of this right here. Really cool to see that there. I always like when they do these type of things. Got your drinks over here, non-alcoholic and alcoholic. Starbucks coffee over here. Merchandise. More photos, that's from Kraken, Mako again. And the photo is just Kraken over here in this dominating area. And then speaking of Mako, this one opened on June 10th, 2016. Massive model there too. And then some things to get. Shirts, mugs, coffee cups, water bottles here. Get your kits over here for Manta. Coasters, and then there's a look at the model right there. Really cool place here. I like this. It's a great atmosphere too. It's minus the people, but interesting. Well guys, that's gonna do it here from SeaWorld Orlando. Like I said, a very short and quick vlog. Just catching up on some things that were going on over since our last visit that came to the park for the channel back in May. And of course, we got to see a lot of things go on by. We saw stuff going on for Howl O Scream, full decorations and all. Make sure you come between now and October 31st, weekends only, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That way you can get everything that goes on from there, as well as SeaWorld Spooktacular for the daytime. And of course, you come as a pass holder between now through December 31st, 3 visits. You'll be the first to ride icebreaker for February 22nd, 2022. And the same can be said for Busch Gardens over there in March for Iron Gwazi. So that's gonna do it. We're gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later until the next video. Until then, have a good day, everyone. Peace. Oh, and of course, don't forget, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for any future uploads that go on by. As you hear that man talking and interrupting me, until then, also follow us on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Peace.